Hey, what's up guys? Brian here, Brian's Lawn Maintenance. Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, special video for you today. We're still over here at Ballard Products. And look at this, the man, the myth, the legend, Kory Ballard. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? How are you?
Hey, we're gonna do a little shop tour today. This is the new, what is it, the landscape facility?
Yeah, so we run our landscape, irrigation, and some of our floral out of this building. We bought this building in April, so it's a work in progress, but I'll show you guys around our facility. Got some trucks out back, show you some gear.
All right, let's check it out. So this is impromptu. So you got the main facility over down the road.
Yeah, so our operation facility is about a half mile down the road, and then our admin building's across the street from that, which we showed you guys in the video that you shot last year, Brian.
That's right.
So we bought this facility. We were running our construction out of another building, and so we bought this facility. It's a 6-acre, all fenced in.
Yeah.
Really close to our other locations. So we've got our landscape construction, irrigation install, and floral team that works out of this building, and I'll show you another building out back here. But fairly small building, but a lot of ground and a lot of space. Fixed it up a little bit. We're still working on the outside of the building. We're still trying to get it organized, but we got everybody set up with some offices, fridge, restrooms in here. We got a small shop in here. I'll show you.
One day, just to get the printer, right? Like that's the dream. It used to be lawnmowers and facilities. Now it's just the printer, right? 20 grand for a printer. Oh wow, look at this.
So in here we've got a small shop where our guys can do, most of our main mechanics are down the street, but got a small shop in here where we can keep our equipment stored and do some maintenance in here as well.
Nice.
Looks like we got a brand new ditch switch here.
Shout out to these guys, man.
Things still got stickers on it. Look at this thing, brand new.
You got the Vermeer mini skid. That's cool.
Yeah, we've got maybe 3 or 4 of these. They're good little units.
Okay.
Our guys like them.
Yeah. Now, by the way, you were saying this is for the landscaping equipment, right?
Yeah.
So what does that mean for your business? How is it set up? Because the other video is the shop tour for the mowers. That's the mow crew and the tree guys?
So yeah, maintenance, so lawn care, mowing, lawn apps, the maintenance, enhancement work, mulching crews, irrigation service. This is construction. We consider construction new install work.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
we do commercial install work, a little bit of residential if it's super high end.
Yeah. And how many guys work out of this facility?
Maybe 30 or 40.
Oh wow, that many.
Yeah, so you'll see some trucks out back.
Cool.
My business partner Matt Bowman's been down here spending a lot of time trying to help get this set up. We got a great crew of people down here. This was kind of a mess when we bought it. It's getting much, much better, but we've got some work to do still.
Yeah, hey Kory, really quick, you gotta do a little plug here. So, by the way, if you guys didn't see the original shop tour that we did, super popular video, there's probably 100,000 views on that. I'll make sure to leave a little card here or there, whatever we do here, right? If you wanna check that out. But what's the Perficut story if these guys are maybe seeing you for the first time? Everybody loves watching the shop tour. I'm hoping to build a pole barn here next, next 6 to 12 months. So this is like the dream, but what's the Perficut story in like a minute or two or less?
Yeah, the short version is, we started cutting grass with, a lawnmower and a moped, mainly a mowing company, and just expanded it over the years. I'm gonna date myself a little bit, but we've been doing this a long time. Matt and I have been grinding since, really, I started at 14, really got into the business in 1994. I graduated in 93, so do the math on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm old. But I graduated before Kaz was even born.
Yeah.
Sad.
We got Kaz back here shooting some video for Ballard.
I booked the flight for GIE, and I had to get Kaz's birth date. I'm like, his birth date is after I graduated high school.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, my guy Rob, his birthday is like 2001. I graduated 04. I'm like, what is happening? That's happening to me too now, brother.
Yeah, I'm getting old. But yeah, so Perficut has grown into a full lawn and landscape site management company, snow removal. We've got operation, mainly a headquarters in Des Moines. We've got a great branch in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and we've got a branch in Omaha, Nebraska.
This is the logo down here, right? Perficut.
Yep, heads up, be aware.
All right, man, cool deal. This is awesome. So this is the extension of the main facility and the admin building.
Yeah, just another small shop here. If I knew where the lights were, it'd be a lot cooler.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys out back. We got, you guys like to see trucks and equipment.
This is, I mean, little stuff like this, I can't tell you how many times, like this is just bolts and screws and fasteners. I can't tell you how many times I have to go just to Home Depot, Kory. Oh, I need a 3/4 inch, 1.5 inch bolt or 1/4 inch bolt.
Yeah, and these little setups are kind of nice.
That's awesome.
Wire ties.
Yeah. Hey, if you guys want to build your own shop, what would be the perfect dimensions? I'm building a 40 by 60 pole barn. That's the goal. So if you guys want to leave a comment, two things. One, I genuinely love to hear your guys' shop build. But if you want to hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment, it helps the algorithm, I think. You guys know how all that works. All right, let's keep it going. Oh, wow. I didn't even know all this was here. I thought it was just this building.
Oh, no. So we've got 6 acres all fenced in.
What? Dude, you ain't kidding.
So you guys, I know you like to see trucks and equipment. That gets most of us excited. At least it gets me excited. I just like gear. I like equipment.
Yeah. I literally thought it was just that building.
Oh no. So then we have another building right back here that we run our floral team, I believe, out of. And this building's been painted. Looks a little bit better. Show you a quick site tour in here, and then we can walk out back and I'll show you the mess out there. Oh well, you don't even need to unlock it.
Hey, last time we saw the busted oil line on the truck, remember?
Oh, everybody loved that. It was like an oil spill without these.
They're like, it's a real business, and they have like the same problems we do with like the last video. There was the oil spill all over the ground for one of the trucks, and you were like, don't know what that is.
Well, that just shows you we didn't plan it. You know, we just, sometimes it's kind of like, hey, I didn't clean anything up. We didn't do anything ahead of time. But in here we got a nice little meeting area as well. Staff can sit down in the morning and have any conversations they need to have. A couple of production people work out of here as well. Got a whiteboard up there, so they've kind of got some jobs to finish, pending, scheduling, repairs. It's not quite as high-tech down here as it is at our other operation, but
sure,
certainly a nice setup down here.
And so what would this be day to day? Is this the guys meet in here, get their work orders? Or?
Yeah, so landscape production, the floral team, the irrigation managers got an office down here as well.
Okay.
We bought this facility. It was another landscape company, mainly a nursery company. Kind of quick story is I got a phone call on a Wednesday night. I got a broker said, hey, I think this building's going to be for sale. I literally said, we'll take it. I called Matt and said, Matt, it's for sale. It was like less than 24 hours we had an offer in on this place. And
wow.
And just because we knew the location was perfect.
You can't beat the location.
6 acres, all fenced in, zoned correctly, which if you guys are building buildings, make sure you check your zoning, because nothing worse than getting something and finding out you can't do fuel tanks, you can't do, you got to have soft surface, hard surface, concrete, rock. So we're getting these areas set up here. We got some trucks sitting here. We got some plant storage. You're gonna see a lot of blue trucks probably sitting back here.
What was your first shop? Like what was the goal back in the day? Like when did you start feeling like, aha, we made it, and we started making some progress with a warehouse or a shop?
Yeah, we bought the first building that we showed you in 2000, and when we bought it, the funny thing was we said we'll never run out of space. And 6 months later we were out of space.
No way. And how big is the other facility over there?
I think we've got 14,000 square feet down there.
Jesus.
And it wasn't the shop space we were out of, it's mainly employee parking and truck parking.
Right, because you have 150 people that show up.
Yeah, it's just the cars and the amount of trucks.
Sure.
So back here, I don't know how much you guys want to see, but we've got, it's kind of a muddy mess, so I apologize, but it's been raining like crazy. But
wow. Now, you said you got a pretty large quote, because you guys might concrete this whole thing.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out how much concrete needs to be in here to get some stuff on hard surface, because we really try to keep our trucks clean. Like, is one of our huge missions is keeping our vehicles clean. And
sure,
when you're driving on mud, it's super tough.
Right.
So back here, we've just got some trucks parked. We've got our wheel loaders, some skid loaders. We've got some bins for rock and mulch and different things back here.
What's the goal every day for these guys? Do they come in, they load up with the trucks, they get the jobs, and so they just grab the equipment, or how's like the workflow here?
Yeah, every day changes, depends on what jobs they're doing. Some guys direct report to some job sites, but every day the goal is to get these guys out of here super early, be loaded up, try to have everything on site that they need to have. But right now we're kind of just trying to figure out where everything goes, where to park, get trucks on hard surface. So if we go back around the backside, you'll see a lot of blue trucks behind that office building, because they're parked on grass. We're trying to not get them muddy if we can. But
let me ask you this: a lot of guys that were commenting on the last video, the Isuzus, right? So you're one of the companies I've noticed that has a lot of flatbed trucks too. Don't get me wrong, but you guys have tons of Isuzus. What was the talking points to that? Because you really prefer these over You know, some of the other vehicles out there.
The Isuzus, we started with the Isuzus in mowing because they wanted to get away from the trailers. So, you know, you got a trailer, right? So you got to paint the trailer, you got tires on the trailer, you got to register the trailer, you got to maintain the trailer, takes up more parking space in your parking lot.
Sure.
Also harder commuting around town. So we really went with the Isuzus with the Grassmaster bodies for mowing. And then we realized that we went to the 19.5 GVWs in landscape construction. They've got good visibility, you've got dump trucks. And really for us, we have to paint all the trucks blue, right? So if we have to paint a cab, you know, we can keep these Isuzus looking pretty nice by just painting a cab on a truck. If we have to paint the flatbed black, again, we certainly can.
Right.
We really like them. They've been almost maintenance free. We run gasoline on our mowing trucks. We run diesels on the heavier duty trucks, obviously.
Gotcha.
Most of them have a 14 or a 12 to 14 dump.
Let's go check one out.
Truck 101, this is probably a early 2000s, and they're just almost maintenance free, you know. And if we want to make them look good, we can touch up the black, we can spray the cab for $1,500, $2,000.
Yeah.
And there's just not a whole lot to them.
Right. All the work, all the tools, all the shovels.
The guys they're easy to drive, the visibility's nice, you can still run a 3-man crew out of them.
Yeah.
When it comes to skid loaders and stuff, I'm probably the least knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Our people know a lot more about them. We've got a lot of cat, we've got some deer, because deer's a client of ours.
Yeah.
But I think we have 16 or 18 skid loaders, and some of them are left on job sites, because we do a lot of big job sites where we're on them for maybe a season or even 2.
Sure.
So the equipment just stays there.
Wow, you got all these pushers here.
So we got a lot of snow pushers sitting here.
Yeah, I know this brand from watching all Stanley's videos, you know? Arctic.
Yeah, we love the Arctic pushers.
Yep.
I think we own 3 different wheel loaders now, which are kind of nice to help load and unload. And
yeah, look at this. So is the idea to, like you said, you guys are still growing, still work in progress every day, right?
Absolutely.
Is the idea to concrete all of this, like all those grass area too?
We've got 2 different bids, and I saw the numbers as I mentioned, and concrete's expensive, but eventually we're gonna try to get this much cleaner and decide how much concrete we want to get in here and how much hard surface.
Yeah.
Also some rock with some, you know, fabric underneath it for, just because I just don't like a muddy mess. Nobody does.
For sure.
And you know, our goal, keeping trucks clean and professional, it's really hard when you're driving through a muddy parking lot every day.
Right. Wow. So work in progress, but you guys are still growing every single day. And how long have you had this whole facility?
We moved, we bought this I think in March, moved in April, so we've only been in here probably 2 months. We've made a lot of progress, but
it's hard to make progress in the spring growing season.
Well, we're working, that's the problem, and so it's trying to find that balance. I'm not down here. I know Matt's been spending a ton of time down here trying to help these guys really get he's got the vision of how this is going to look. And
sure.
So I don't want to take credit for that. He's put a shitload of time into really getting this organized.
All right, little impromptu cut, but here, we're back in the shop, and what you were just ranting on.
Well, we have a lot of signs up, and this facility is pretty new, but there's little things you guys can do. So every day they walk out, something simple like that, guys. I think our people, you know, we're doing a lot of knuckle bumps and how's your day, you know, when we see somebody down, but little signage, we appreciate you. Every day they walk out, I just think it's a great reminder. Make sure your team knows they're valuable.
Well, we were just talking culture as we were walking back, and this right here, you wanted to give the guys the best working facilities possible,
Absolutely.
the best equipment, the best, you know, shop that they can work out of. What do you think that does for employees and employee morale?
Well, people want to work at a place they feel valued. They want to work at a place that is clean. To some level, it's a landscape business, so you're still going to get dirty. But
sure.
We want people to show up and feel like they're, you know, working at a place that takes care of them. And so we really try to give them a nice facility. But we got a lot of signs up. This one's laying down here right now. But you know, beware. We appreciate you, teamwork. You know, we have down at the other facility, we've got our pride up, which is, you know, talking about what we believe in: integrity, passion, respect, dedication to teamwork, excellence. So we really try to, again, culture. You guys talk about, I can't find people and I can't keep people. Once you find them, you got to figure out a way to keep them and keep them engaged and make them feel valuable, because people want to work at a place that they feel like they add value and that they're taken care of, and that's been super important for us. It's still a struggle. But the number one thing I talk to people about, and we just talked about on a podcast, Brian, with you this week, man, how do I find people?
Right.
And when you do, you better keep them.
That's awesome, man. Well, hey, I'll tell you what, we super appreciate you opening up the whole facility. And guys, I'll tell you what, sorry for the light, you know, bright, dark. It's first thing in the morning here on a Saturday. And let you guys know, I'm not the best morning person, so I'm trying to be animated for you guys too. But if you guys really appreciate the shop tour, big thumbs up. I'll make sure to leave a little link here for the other Ballard shop tour that we did. We did that last summer, right?
It's probably April, right?
April.
Right, COVID-ish, May?
Yeah, we were kind of like around that line. We're like, can you travel? Can you not travel? So we sneaked it in there really quick. I got a really cheap flight though.
Nice.
I know, I almost had the whole plane to myself. But any which way, hey, if you guys are enjoying this video, we got a couple more good Ballard videos to come. Also the trailer giveaway from this young guy named Brett, if that didn't already drop. So check those out here. I'll leave some different videos here. But guys, again, if you guys are designing a dream shop, what size, what are you guys looking for? Leave me some comments down below if you guys want to join in and participate a little bit. Because Kory, I want to build a 40 by 60, you know, heated floors, insulated, the whole deal. So you're spinning my dream here. So I really appreciate the time.
Yeah, awesome, man.